Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I am back at the beach. Back at Del Norwigans Pass State Park. Just going to take a pre-sunset stroll here in Area 5 since I didn't make it up here this morning. Take a walk up to Wiggins Pass. See what's new. We had some rain roll through here about an hour and a half ago. Moved out into the Gulf. Looks like it's pretty much over with for our neck of the woods. Still getting some rain up to the north of us towards Fort Myers. It is gorgeous out here. Boy, this beach has changed a lot. A lot up here again in the past couple months. This is the north end of Del Norwigans Pass State Park. Area 5, as it's known to the folks here. The tide is on its way out. High tide was at 4:40. Beautiful as we look down to the south. That water temperature is 80 degrees. 80 degrees. I'm not going to be out here too long. Just wanted to come out here, get a little dose of serotonin. Check out the beach, give you all a chance to get together here and chat. Hopefully I'll be doing more and more live feeds out here. Trying to build up my viewership, increase our number of friends. Seems to get more hits in the morning though than in the evenings, but that's quite all right. I still enjoy coming out here. You can really see that ledge now from the erosion. Love the sound of the waves. The smell of the Gulf, the salt air. Hardly anybody out here. That rain must have drove them out of here. Absolutely gorgeous. That sun is bright out there. Man, oh man. I love that reflection on the water. The sun shimmering on the water. We'll go down a little further before turning around and going up to the pass. That water feels great. Feels great and looks great. Don't have to worry about any red tide here. We're in good shape. Here's a little spiny cockle shell. If you look really close at it, see if I can get it to focus here. If you look really close, you can see the little spines on it, the little spiny cockle shell. Pretty common. The cockle shell, but that's a little spiny one. You can see its little spines, those little dots. This is what I love about this beach, right here, over on the left. No condos. That's what I love about this park. All natural. I mean, the beach is nice down to the south, Vanderbilt Beach, but, you know, it's just a different feeling. With all those condos and the manicured beach, they rake it with the tractor every morning. This is the way the beach is supposed to be, all natural. So what if there's a little seaweed on the beach? It's not going to hurt you. I'll take a state park over a manicured beach any day. Lover's Key, another beautiful beach. And Barefoot Beach, just up to the north of us, another beautiful beach. A lot of our friends have been going there, because they can get in a little earlier. And it's a little closer to their house, actually. Our friends in Bonita. Scott and Linda. Karen and Tom. I miss those guys out here. Yeah, we are down in Area 4 now. I'll be turning around here momentarily. Kind of looking down as I'm walking for some shells, but nothing really exciting's jumping out at me. Just a lot of little clam shells and some broken conch shells, old slipper shells. A lot of broken stuff down here. I probably walked by a couple thousand shark's teeth. I'm just kidding. But I'm sure I've walked by a couple of them. Not even seeing them. I'd love to find a nice shark's tooth. Find that first one, then I think the second one gets easier. They are out here. One of these days during a beach walk, I will find one, a big one, believe me. That will be an exciting moment for me. Almost as exciting as watching the dolphins. That was fun this morning, seeing the dolphins. That was kind of a surprise, following that one down the beach and then boom, it turning around, it running into a couple more and then turning around and going back up the beach. That was kind of fun. It was a nice little beach walk this morning. Little piece of coral over here. Looks like maybe it was the base of a piece of a finger coral. Find some interesting things here on the beach. Shells, corals, people. Lots of interesting people. People from all over the world wind up here on this beach. People from all around the world wind up watching these videos. You'll see we get some nice comments from friends overseas. The people that watch the videos on YouTube, they just are missing out on the whole live Facebook experience. They're not getting to meet everybody. They're not getting to comment. Well, when I say comment, I mean comment live. Chat with everybody. They can make comments on YouTube, but it's just not the same as the live chats that go on during these live feeds. Hey guys. Bunch of kids out there swimming, having a good old time. There's one lone white ibis over here. Just doing his ibis thing. Oh, he just took off. Huh. Must have heard me talking about him. Well, the sun has tucked itself in behind the clouds here now. Big clouds moving out into the Gulf, covering up the sun. So we're in the shade now. Still beautiful. Look at those waves. Listen to those waves. Hi. Hi. On Facebook. And YouTube, both of them. Kids wanting to be in the video. water right now with the sun behind the clouds, I'm sure it's hard to see in the camera. It has a very, very interesting green color. Not the same green that we're used to seeing. More of a teal color right now. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, I see somebody gave me 50 stars. Oh, I see 50 stars. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate everything you guys do to support me, to help make it possible for me to come out and do these walks on the beach. Well, I didn't notice any sea turtle nests up here. Didn't see any new ones this morning down at the south end of the park. We did see that one false crawl this morning. Saw the crawl tracks. Still a bit early in the nesting season. They're just getting started. There's a big boat coming in the pass. I don't know if you can see it up there. I don't know if you can see it all the way up there. It's probably just a little speck. Still some dark clouds up there. Doesn't look like it's raining though. I think it's all rained out all around us. To the east. Might be some rain up to the north. I don't see any ospreys there in the pine tree. We'll see an osprey up there a lot of times in the morning in that pine tree. Don't see any silhouettes of ospreys right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk around the trees or if I'm going to have to go up on the nature path here. I don't have my swim trunks on. I don't want to get my pants wet. Or what's in my pockets, my keys. We got some fishermen up here. A couple fishermen. Set up. How you doing? I gotta come around the trees here. Come up onto the trail for a little bit. Go around the trees. See if I can get out by the water again and up to the pass. Let's see what it's like over here. See if there's enough beach left to walk along here. I don't think so. I don't think I'd make it around there without getting wet. I don't think so. Maybe I'll step over might be able to make it around that tree though. Let's see, up on the beach side. The sun is definitely hiding behind the clouds. It's going to be a while before it gets down under them. It's right up in there. Right up there is where the sun is. I'm not planning on sticking around for sunset. My belly's saying, feed me. It's getting to be dinner time. Love those sounds. We get some big waves and then it calms down for a little while. We get some little waves and then the big waves come back. It's gorgeous here. I don't know if there's any newcomers here, if anybody's watching, if anybody's joining from the very first time. If you are, please introduce yourself to the group. Let everyone know where you're watching from. We are just one big happy beach family here. Lots of great friendships have been made because of these live feeds, especially the morning beach walks. Lots of people coming together in the mornings and befriending each other. There's a white ibis, another white ibis. Doing what they do best, just probing the sand for something to eat. That big orange beak. The waves don't really seem to faze them much. Yep. There's some pelicans sitting out there too, diving into the water. I don't know where he's going. They're bobbing up and down on the waves out there. See him sitting out there? riding the waves. There's a nice little boat coming in. Bobbing up and down. Bobbing for apples. Now here we are up at the north end of the park, Wiggins Pass. Over on the other side of the pass there, that beach over there, Barefoot Beach, another beautiful, beautiful beach. Google it, check it out. If you're into fishing, this is where you're going to want to come to the very north end here, the very north end of the park, to Wiggins Pass. It's the only place you're allowed to fish in the park. No swimming allowed up here. There were a couple swimmers out in the water. They shouldn't have been out there. A lot of dangerous currents here. Broken fishing lines, you know, out in the water there with hooks on them. Not a good place to swim out here. Ha! Little snowy egret over here by this guy's bait bucket. He just took off, trying to get a free meal. Make sure you keep your bait buckets closed when you come out here. The birds will be into them in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I don't see any dolphins popping up out here. You see some folks out here fishing. Might be a gorgeous sunset tonight. I don't know if Ursula's coming out for sunset. Looks like it's kind of setting itself up for a gorgeous sunset this evening. As those clouds roll out into the Gulf. I'm just loving the smell here right now. Just the sound of the waves and the smell, the salty air. I'm loving it. Birds flying around. Speaking of birds, check out that video I shared of the pelicans and the one I shared of all the birds. Just incredible. Check out those two videos that I shared from YouTube on Facebook. Just amazing. Some of the sights we see here are just breathtaking. There's no words to describe them. Pelicans diving into the water. I love the way they just bob up and down on the waves. They look like little tugboats, just bobbing up and down out there. Back and forth they'll go. kerplunk. Kerplunk, kerplunk. Here they come back. The little dive bombers. Mesmerizing. As I said earlier, the tide's moving out. I do see some dolphins out there. I just saw a dolphin pop up out there in the pass. It's kind of dark. 1, 2, there's a couple of them. They might be heading up a river. They're straight out over in there. Looks like they're heading up river to the right. Yeah, they might be just hanging out there. There's 2 or 3 of them. They might just be hanging out there. Let's see if we see him out there. There was one. Did you see its fin come up? There's another one. Just under that by the fishing pole there. Let's see if I can come around. Can you see him coming up there? There's several of them out there. Where'd they go? There was a big one came up. It's probably the same ones we saw this morning. Same family. Now they're over to the left. See if we catch them here. There was 1, 2. Oh, I saw lightning out there up to the north. There was one, see it? They're just kind of, oh, and there's another one right over here. There's one over here. They're just hanging out in the pass here. Hanging out in the pass, going back and forth. Where'd he go? Where did he go? I think it's the same family we saw this morning, the same family of dolphins. There's 4 of them. Okay, now he's over here. There he is on the left. See him over there? So cool. Several right there. See their fins sticking up? So cool. Oh boy. That is so neat. They're just hanging out there. Look at them, they're just almost floating in one spot there. They just bob up and down. So neat. What a way to end our day, huh? Dolphins in the morning, dolphins in the evening. Where it gets hard to follow them. I kind of lose them here when I zoom in like that. Two of them there on the left. So neat. Wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad I came out here. Glad we came up to the pass. It was a good call. Boy, look at how this beach has changed shape up here. This is just incredible. Look at this. Look at this cut now in here. Look at it. Wow. This has changed immensely over the past month. It's actually like a little lagoon over here to my right. Look at that. Man, oh man. Wonder if there's anything swimming around in there. If any little fish got caught in there. There's still a little passageway for them to get out before the tide goes out. Right here, but not much. A little channel there they can swim out. Otherwise they're going to get stuck. Look at that. Just amazing how things change here. Yeah, somebody's got their boat over here. You're not supposed to have boats over here. All the pelicans up here. Oh, now they're leaving. They knew I was going to come over and film them. There's a bunch of pelicans over in here, over in that area. Oh, maybe they're going to come over here and put on a show for me. Let's see. No. Yeah, let's see. Nope. Just passing by. Just passing by. Those dolphins are still over there. Still over there. They're over in there swimming around over on the other side of the pass. Wish they'd come over here and say good evening to us. For those of you just checking in here, we are at the very north end of the park. Up at Wiggins Pass, at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. On a very peaceful Thursday evening. The rains have moved through, still some rain out to the east there. It's kind of pushed its way to the northwest, out into the Gulf. Expecting to probably a beautiful, beautiful sunset tonight. You might catch Ursula out here for that. I'm just watching the dolphins on the other side of the pass. There's no way I can zoom into them from here, but just amazing. Just amazing. I mean, what a perfect ending to our day. What a perfect day. A perfect starting to our day. Our beach walk this morning, seeing the dolphins. Now seeing them again tonight. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so blessed to be able to come out here and take in these beautiful sights and share them with you live like this. That is the amazing part of this whole thing. It's being able to share it live. It's a good chance there's going to be some amazing colors over here at sunset. Sunset's about 8:15 or so, 8:20, I don't know, somewhere in there. A little too late for me to hang around. I'd love to, but I got an early day tomorrow. I got to make up for my lost time that I spent on the beach this morning. Thought we might get lucky and see a rainbow out here tonight. I haven't seen any yet. No rainbows. Dolphins are over here now. I just saw one pop up more in the middle of the pass. It's really hard to see them with the waves. I saw one come up over in here somewhere. No clue where they're at. Yeah, over here to the left a little bit, there's a little flat spot. There's a little flat spot that they were in. Let's see if they... Now he's swimming over to the right. It's really hard when I zoom in to guess where they're going to pop up. Just kind of heading over towards those pelicans over there. Yep. Swimming with the current now, aren't it? I don't know if we're going to get a look at them or not. There's several of them in the pass there, though. There's several of them popping up and down like little Pop-Tarts there. There's a big boat heading out. Nice boat. He just came in not too long ago. Oh, a dolphin just came up over here. I can't guess where they're going to come up. They're playing hide and seek with me here, cat and mouse. Back and forth. Oh well, we saw them earlier. That's a good look at Barefoot Beach, though. There was one of them. There's a good look at Barefoot Beach, looking up Barefoot Beach. That's a great look at it. People fishing out there in the water. Looks like Fort Myers Beach is kind of lost in the rain up there to the north, behind that boat. Just barely see the condos up there. If you look really, really close, You can see that white condo right over the boat on Fort Myers Beach. Gotta look really close though. Our pelican buddies here. Off they go. That's beautiful. Pelicans sitting on the marker. That one big cloud blocking the sun there. The sun is directly behind that one big cloud. Oh well. I think once it drops down there though tonight, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Listen to that, the song of the sea, the song of the sea.
Really good.
It's just gorgeous out there. Hey, I'm glad we got to spend this little bit of time together tonight. Remember, I'll be out for a morning walk on Saturday, weather permitting. I'll be out for a morning beach walk Saturday morning. So be sure to tune in live. And maybe I'll be out here tomorrow evening. You just never know. But that is beautiful. Look at those big white puffy clouds. The blue sky up there. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Too bad you can't smell the air here. It just smells really nice. If you like that smell of the salt air, it smells beautiful right now. Beautiful. A little breeze blowing. A little on the humid side. A little on the humid side. But absolutely beautiful. Oh, hey Kevin. Sorry I missed you, man. Darn. Sorry I missed you. I think there is going to be one spectacular sunset out here this evening. Wish I could stick around for it. I wish I could stick around. Oh, it didn't rain here at the beach. That's crazy. It rained at my house. It rained for about 20 minutes at my house, just a mile away from here. Kevin said it didn't rain at the park. Wow. Must have just fizzled out as it got to the coastline. Well, my tummy is telling me it's time to go home. As much as my heart is saying, stay here and watch the sunset. I don't know. What's stronger, my heart or my belly? You can see the sun just kind of shining out from just to the top of that cloud there. So beautiful. And right on cue, our osprey is just landed up on top of the tree here in Area 5. There he is. He is up on top of the pine tree in his usual spot where we see him in the morning. On most mornings, he's right at the very top of the screen, top center of the screen, that branch hanging out to the right. Can you spot him up there? Can you spot the osprey? Right there. Right up there. There's one of our osprey buddies. I don't know if that's Thor. I don't know what happened to Thor. I don't know if Thor is still around, the one that they rescued and took that fishing line off its claw. Love our ospreys, our dolphins, our ospreys, our manatees, everything. All our wildlife here at the park. Might be able to get a little bit closer to that osprey. If we come around here, come underneath, you might get a little closer to it. He's right. Let's see if I can get a little closer. I'll try to zoom in. Camera's having a little bit of difficulty focusing. But there he is up there at the top of the pine tree. Very cool. Yeah, it is getting nice out here. If Ursula makes it out here, you're definitely going to want to watch the sunset. Clouds are starting to break up. Hopefully they won't disappear. Hopefully there'll still be some clouds left and we'll get a nice sunset. I'm going to start making my way back up onto the beach. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Trying to see, somebody caught something up there. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't think so. People were walking up, looking up the beach. Thought somebody might have hooked a pelican or something. That happens far too often here, those poor pelicans getting hooked. They don't know that that fish is hooked onto somebody's fishing pole. Well, it's getting close to that time, folks. Time to say goodnight. 300 stars, thank you. Thank you for your support. Again, if anybody wants to send a little something to my PayPal account, I always appreciate that. Especially this time of the month. We get close to the end of the month. That extra money really helps out. You can find a link to my PayPal in the description of this post. And I do appreciate it, and I really do thank you. You guys are wonderful. You're great friends. I love yous. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks. Just thank you for your friendship. More than anything else, thank you for your friendship. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Please, if you like what you see, share it. That goes for all my photos and videos. Anything you see here, whatever you like, feel free to share. I want to see our beach family. We're almost up to 30,000 followers. I want to see it get up to 50,000. Let's get up to 50,000. What do you think? Can we do it? 50,000 beach friends. What a family that would be. One of these days we'll have another get together. We'll have our second annual gathering of beach friends. Even if we have to wear masks and stay 6 feet away from each other, we're going to do it, darn it. We're going to do it somehow. There you go, Sharon. Thank you, darling. All right, I'm just going to make my way backwards here along the boardwalk. I didn't tell you what I was having for supper. I told you I was hungry. You know my wife, she loves to cook. But guess what we're having tonight? We're having hot dogs with sauerkraut and bean soup. I don't think you want to come into our house tonight. Nothing wrong with hot dogs. I love a good hot dog now and then. What the heck? Actually, I love hot dogs. I love them. Hot dogs, hamburgers. I love all food. How about you? Isn't that beautiful? The greens are really starting to pop now with the sunlight shining through them on the trees. Absolute paradise. Absolute paradise. Sorry I'm letting you down and leaving before sunset, but I do the best I can. The rain came a little early this afternoon, so I used that as an excuse to come out here. Stop my driving. Well, Jackie, one of these days we can all have hot dogs together. What are you waiting for? Come on, woman. Get your behind to Naples. There we are. Gonna end my feed. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being a friend. Until next time, God bless.